Mbopa Mashiko inherited a family-run business in the early days of democracy. Soon after taking over his grandfather's grocery store in Alexandra, north of Johannesburg, he turned it into a cafe, selling popular township food. But Mashiko knew very little about running a business and had to work hard to earn his customers' trust.
If a person has opened up a business, the person must know as to once you you've opened a business, you need to take care of it. It must be clean. You must give the best service to customers. Then it's a real business. You mustn't only think as to with your face and recognition, people will always come.
Mashiko is part of a group of more than 100 informal traders in Johannesburg who recently graduated from a basic entrepreneurship course piloted by South Africa's Small Business Development Ministry.
It's the training program that entails training them on their financial management, training them on customer care, training them on understanding even the environment from where they are operating, but just also empowering them so that they become very confident in what they do.
South Africa's informal sector is estimated to contribute about 25% to the country's GDP. According to official figures, this sector employs 17% of the country's workforce. But analysts argue it could be as high as 34%. For Mashiko, the training was a success. He's learned valuable skills to improve the day-to-day running of his business.
Stock counting, it's so important. Like a person who's busy like me, you'll find that I'm not in the shop for a couple of hours. So the guys I'm living with, my manager and the others, I have to emphasize of counting. Without counting, you won't run a business. Counting and stock rotation. You mustn't have like cold drinks and stuff. They have all those expiry dates. These are most part of the things they taught us about.
A big challenge for Mashiko was operating at a profit because of high unemployment rates and tough economic times.
No, this is the location. Most people are not working. You'll see when you're driving. Still lots of people in the street, and so I'm trying to let even an ordinary person must afford to eat at the end of the day.
Mashiko currently employs 15 people. He has now opened a second store in the township and wants to start franchising his business. The Small Business Ministry says the aim of the program is not only to empower people like Mashiko, but also to help the many street traders fighting for survival in South Africa's overcrowded townships.
This empowerment, this radical economic empowerment, we must never only look at it only from the big deals. We must also look at it from a point of view of empowering people like them, because they contribute towards the economy. They even contribute towards job creation.
For many South Africans, starting a small business in South Africa can be quite daunting. There are no proper structures in place for informal traders, and up until now it's been more about survival for those who cannot find employment. The Small Business Ministry now wants to extend its training course to thousands of other informal traders across the country to help them run successful businesses. Sumitra Nydoo, CCTV, Johannesburg.